Welcome back. Well, in football, there's a halftime, and it seems for the stadium, this is like halftime in its completion, right?
Hard to believe. It just seems like yesterday we were finding out that this stadium indeed was going to be a reality, and lo and behold, they've been working on it for a while, and lo and behold, we got a chance to see inside today. The new Viking Stadium in downtown Minneapolis is halfway complete. $400 million of work has been done so far, and it is starting to look like a football stadium. This will be the 50-yard line. And then you'll see steel framework for the East End Jumbotron scoreboard, and those round columns mark where the 95-foot walls of transparent glass will be. And then you're also going to see a look at the third-level concourse, which will be much larger than the ones at the Metrodome. 228 Minnesota companies are contributing to this project.
The number of jobs is amazing, and you know, the governor and the legislature always said this is about Minnesota jobs and Minnesota businesses, and we're really seeing the impact of that.
And they're on schedule too. It should be complete on July 29th, 2016, and plenty of time for preseason. Rounds 1 and 2 went to the Rockies, and the Brewers were outscored 15-2 in the first two games, but a chance for the Brewers to avoid a sweep and get win number 1. Now, the Brewers had not led at any point this season, but Adam Lind changes that. 1 on and 2 gone in the third inning. Gone, a 2-run home run. 2-0 Brew Crew. Now the Rockies would jump ahead, lead 4-2 in the ninth, but Ryan Braun on to pinch hits, and he cuts the lead down to 1. Then Carlos Gomez is going to tie it here. This one in extras. At last check, though, the Rockies lead 5-4 in the 10th inning. Ricky Nolasco and the Twins tried for win number 1 after dropping Monday's opener 4-0 at Detroit. Nolasco struck out 2, but he would give up 6 earned runs in 3 innings. Ian Kinsler with 2 of his 4 RBI with this single. Tigers win 11-0. The Twins are the first AL team to be shut out in back-to-back games to open a season since the 1977 Mariners. The series wraps up tomorrow. UMD at the Wade for 2 with Southwest Minnesota State. A little chilly, but the Bulldog bats were sure on fire, especially in Game 1. Jimmy Heck with an RBI on the fielder's choice. He drove in 2 runs. On the mound, Spencer Dietrich, just 3 hits allowed in 6 innings. He walked 2, struck out 10. Alex Wojciechowski, 3 for 5 with 5 RBI. 22-0 UMD in the opener, but the Mustangs earned a split with a 6-5 win in Game 2. UMD softball at Bemidji State. The Bulldogs look to earn a split, and they would do so by getting that victory 2-1 in Game 2. 30 points from Michael Carter-Williams, but the Bucks lost, and the Wolves are currently in progress in Portland. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be at work, drop everything, and maybe go fishing? Or maybe how nice it would be to work outside? In tonight's Up North, Alec Osmus brings us the story of Peter Thorson of Sealy, Wisconsin, who does just that.
You know, more interesting occupation, I guess. Something different every day.
He has to pay attention to fine details. It's artwork done not by a pencil or a paintbrush, but a chainsaw.
Kind of make, you know, stuff that's useful, benches and cool looking eagles, you know, fighting over fish.
It's a skill he learned from time spent in Alaska. Peter started by building log houses, then learned how to bring dead trees back to life.
You know, you try to make it look as good as possible. You know, it's showing like movement, you know, on the whole sculpture.
The sculpting of the tree stump can take some time. Unlike a piece of paper, this canvas used to have branches.
Crazy looking, that's what you want. You want the crazy weird ones, because then it makes you think harder.
Yeah.
You know.
And when he needs a break, he goes from cutting to casting, another passion Thorson picked up in Alaska.
And fish with my best friend up there. And we'll go out on the ocean and catch monster lingcod and halibut and rockfish.
It's far from the ocean, but Thorson has pulled up some monsters in northwest Wisconsin, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
You get to catch fish every day. Nothing's better than that.
He works on his own time, cutting, creating, or casting, but it's all about the outdoors.
It kind of changes as you go. Start seeing things differently.
In Sealy, Wisconsin, with photojournalist Glenn Callahan, for Eyewitness Sports, I'm Alec Osmus.
Wow, talk about living the dream, guys. That guy's living it right there.
I bet you Alec and Glenn didn't even want to come back.
No. We're all living the dream. We're doing what we want to do. Until tomorrow when I walk outside and everybody goes, when's it going to be 80 degrees? That's when we have to think about our
Reality
reality check. 37 degrees. Your forecast is coming up next.